Happy Waynesday! What's going on, everyone? I'm joined today by the legend, Anthony Fonte, and he stopped in today, and I said, hey man, would you do me a solid and jump on with me? He's doing me the favor because he's the absolute legend.
Get out of here. Community pillar right there. Mr. Wayne came in on fire, and that does nothing but inspire. So I appreciate
So how are you, sir?
I'm good.
All right, so we're talking about, what were we just talking about? And we're like,
how compounding interest and getting started yesterday for dreams and goals really is the no better time to get started.
that's it.
We're all looking for that perfect time. It doesn't exist.
When should I buy that stock? Yesterday. When should I buy that house? Yesterday. When should I start on my dream? Yesterday.
That's right. That's
it. So we're gonna inspire you to jump on and jump into your dreams. Now, I always like to talk about the positive stuff from 1 week to this week. What's happened? I know last week I was talking big about mindset. Do you go down a lot of YouTube videos, podcasts, anything that motivates you?
I thrive by it. Now,
Okay.
it's a big cross section of YouTube stuff. Some of the stuff, and I'm a comedy guy, so I like to be able to make laugh. So when I find a guy that can kind of inspire and make you laugh at the same time, I don't want to know, God forgive me, but I don't always want to just listen to Tom Ferry.
Okay.
All the time. But Alex Hormozy, you familiar with him?
Yep.
Hormozy motivates me, pumps me, but he's a serious character.
Yes.
We also have some local legends, and including your stuff again that you inspire. And it's important to see. Well, it's important to see somebody you could that's here and doing it than thinking it's a movie star.
I will agree with you that sometimes the people that are saying certain things, we don't fully believe in it unless we can reach out and touch them and sit and have a minute and say that's a real person, that's attainable, and
exactly.
I totally get that. So there's a lot of people that are running around in my head: Jim Rohn, Tony Robbins, Eric Thomas, love that guy. David Goggins. I mean, so many. I'd love to hear you guys, what motivates you, but you got some others that you subscribe to?
You're hitting on some of the big ones. I mean, even down to the real estate ones. There's a guy named Ricky Caruth. He's out there.
Okay.
Matt Leonetti. And these are people that, and I love this because it's Rocky stories. Everybody loves a Rocky story. They come from nothing.
Right.
They just pick themselves by their bootstraps, and everybody thinks that people fall into success, and it's so quite the opposite.
Right.
The highlight reels, what we see on Instagram and Facebook and all that on. And we all know the people who get to the top it wasn't off a scratch-off ticket most of the time.
Right.
What I mean? It was through hustle and bustle and taking L's and taking a couple of the L's and turning them to W's.
So, for me, I always think, just think last 7 days, what challenge did you go through, and how did your positive attitude, because I know you're a super positive guy, how does that get you over it?
I'm really not. I like to be, and I like to instill positivity in people.
Yeah.
But I always have to battle with myself. I think everybody does. And if you don't, you're lying to yourself. I really believe that. But I think right now, especially with you turn on the news, World War III is happening, and I get to be a little crazy guy with that. You know me, I'm a firearm nut and all that type of stuff. So I'd probably be the first guy to go if I couldn't go to my Publix or something like that. But again, just knowing right now to temper your expectations on some of the attitudes that are out there. Smiling goes such a long way. We were just talking about the power of smiling.
Yeah.
So I'm the guy, I might look like an idiot, but I'm smiling at everybody from the gas station to strangers, because people are short right now. People are in the mood. People are feeling it at the pump. They're feeling it at the grocery store.
Yep.
That same $100,000 doesn't go the way it used to. It used to be the goal when I was younger. It was make six figures.
That's it. You broke.
That was it. Now that was it. Then it's like, honey, what do you want to do for it?
Right, 6 figures are broke right now.
So
it's tough to. It's like you're just starting. That's the starting point, because you've got so much going on. You and I are in the real estate world, and I deal in the investment world too, and you deal in the insurance world, and there's a lot of things that we see, regulations, we see changes, we see rulings that are freaking people out. So
exactly,
you have to find that calm. So where do you find that calm? I know you're a religious guy, so you go to church and stuff like that. So
yes, very important.
Everyone's got to find their resource, right?
And it's more than one of them. Like, nobody should be painted into a corner. Like, I'm a Catholic. Sunday, God centers me, but at the same time, I need to fish every once in a while. I need to stop by, have a cup at your coffee shop.
You might have to blow up some clays.
Yes, that's looking forward to that soon. But I am an in-person guy. I'm in the flesh guy. I want to be with people. I want to shake a hand.
Yeah.
I get anxious if I'm too far away from people and just having to be on the phone. That's
so
for me. Belly to belly, we call it.
I know you and I are going to end up doing a podcast and talking together.
Yes, I'm excited about that. Yes.
One of the things that I really created this space for is to have that, to go against the teachings of COVID, to say that,
like
because everyone was distanced, everyone was separated, no touch, no, when you came in today, give you a hug.
Exactly.
A hug.
Yep.
It's like that was what you grew up with,
Yes.
And that's how you greeted everyone, and
that's what people are craving.
Yeah.
I mean, they are. It's the depression's up, suicide's up. I don't want to get dark in here, but I think that's a huge part of it.
Right.
And you go around, I'm seeing things again in the grocery stores, snowbirds, things like that are coming around. Mm-hmm. So that feels alien. So I make sure those people see my coffee stained teeth. You know what I mean? It's just, again, there's an energy out there, and before people, languages, what transponds everything is the feelings you put out, but it's a look. A smile is a smile in every culture.
Oh, absolutely. It's universal. You look at someone and that passes on, because there's some people, I know I do it somewhat intentionally, but if I'm walking in, I'll just have a smile on my face. I've got this default New Yorker thing where, as a former cop, I always had a resting bitch face. And
no, I want some of those stories.
It was always serious and that way, but sometimes all the marbles and the wheels are turning up there, and I don't control all the facial muscles. So if you ever see me out there, most of the time I don't think you can find pictures of me that I'm not smiling. I love smiling.
Oh, I saw some pictures of you, stud. The old New York days. This was back in the Wu-Tang Street days, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I'll give you some stories about that.
I mean, I grew up in such a unique time. It was the 80s and the 90s. I was growing up. I grew up with LL Cool J going to my junior high school. He was a year or two ahead of me. So it was like, that whole Run DMC was in the neighborhood.
Original hip hop.
Yeah, Full Force MD was in our neighborhood. These are Big Daddy Kane, always passing his house, walking to school. Yeah, it was a very
neighborhood heroes.
Yeah. I was Jamaica Queens.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Howard Beach, but Jamaica. Yeah.
Tribe Called Quest.
It was
such a very different time. It was the birth that we were witnessing.
Yes, in the East Coast, West Coast, hip hop, everything, and everybody likes Tupac. Great,
Tupac,
but New York had its own flavor.
Biggie,
New York just had its own flavor, and the pride of New York is in everything that's New York.
Yeah,
but New York hip hop.
So people might not know this, but if I need to pump up the energy a little bit, I'll toss on the DMX.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because he was the Brooklyn guy, man. Telling you, you get that energy level up there, and that's it. But I'm gonna wrap this up on this Waynesday. I'm so grateful to be joined by Anthony here, and thank you for your time.
No. Thank you guys.
Sharing a positive word with everyone.
Absolutely. Look, see that physical handshake, more handshakes. So much in the connection.
So I will hopefully see you next week. And have a happy Waynesday.
Thank you, Wayne. Appreciate you.
You're welcome.